Pink Slip X84. 2 questions. Pixel Dan, what master... Oh, yeah, pass. Second, when you guys get early review samples, how does that work? Are they your sub figures and you just get them early, or are they separate figures you purchase and get early? It depends on the samples. We don't always get review samples. Sometimes we just go out and buy them with our own money and we review them. When we do get review stuff, generally it's just random.
Yeah,
we have no say over what comes or when it comes. It just arrives,
yep,
and we review it. And if it's something that we have a subscription for or something we've pre-ordered, then we just get an extra. And that's just how it goes. And a lot of times, when you get early samples, they may not be complete. Mm-hmm. They may have paint differences. Mm-hmm. Some of the pieces may have a production error that gets fixed. I can remember I got a Manhunter robot to review one time of the DC Universe Classics line, and it actually had a problem in the feet. I think the feet were reversed or something, and I had to give them the code number off the bottom of the foot so that they could go and check the production run, because they were going to make a change in the production run, because we're like the guinea pig on some of that stuff. We get it early so we can look for those types of problems that maybe they've missed. Hopefully, you would think Pixel Dan would be able to pick up on reverse shoulders, but apparently he does not.
Well, you know, he's obviously looks at these figures very well and clear. Obviously. Yeah, and stuff comes randomly. It's always a bunch of mixed random stuff. Of course, the Master Universe stuff always comes on, you know, every month without fail. Of course it will. DC stuff comes randomly. We may get a full wave. We may get part of a wave. If it comes in a big old box, we just kind of, you get that, you get that, you get that, and Pixel Dan takes all the Master stuff. And then Scotty Cash comes in and wants all the big expensive stuff.
Yeah, anything that's big and expensive, Scotty Cash is like, oh, okay. He picks it up and starts to walk out. That's just how it works. You've never heard of those characters before. Yeah, it's my new favorite. So, this is from Count Marzo. Hey guys, I have a question for you. What do you guys think was the best year for toy releases looking back as an 80s kid? And what year as an adult collector?
Wow.
86.
86.
86.
Maybe GoBots.
86. GoBots, Transformers, ThunderCats, Silverhawks, Photon, Laser Tag, Mask, G.I. Joe.
Yeah, I guess of the 80s, that's the...
Inhumanoids, Centurions, Wheeled Warriors, all that stuff would have been out at that time.
Nintendo stuff was like, what, second year? It was a good year. Yeah, it was a good time.
86. There you go. What about as an adult collector?
I don't know. This year's been pretty good, nice.
When I turned 18, I was an adult collector. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know. I think this year, 2011, has been very nice, good to us. And next year is shaping up to be even better. I don't know, it's getting better and better and better as toy collectors are becoming more... it's cool to be a toy collector now, and they're picking up on that, and they're actually making collector lines for once, and still continuing to make the regular children's line. So, I don't know. It's a good time to be a collector right now, for sure.
I'd say, the last 2 years, it's really become less creepy as an adult to go into Toys R Us. Mm-hmm. So, if you're going in there by yourself without kids, they don't look at you like, are you wearing a raincoat,
Well, you shouldn't go in there with your mask on.
I'm actually banned from Toys R Us, so I have to wear the mask.
That's a good point.
So, anyway...
They can't legally prove that was you.
Third Hardy says, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Now the Ghostbuster line is coming to an end and the Back to the Future line has yet to start. I wonder, do you think there could be a market for a movie line based on which studio the films were from in a similar vein as the DC and Marvel Legends? For example, because I totally got lost in that line.
Thank you for the example.
For example, Paramount could have Godfather or Forrest Gump in the same line.
Oh, like a movie line. Okay. A lot of these figures are generally, like, stuff like that, are generally made by smaller companies.
Like NECA.
Even smaller than that. Even, like, smaller run companies that you never even heard of are making these figures every so often. And like we're gonna go to Toy Fair, and me and Pixel Dan will be in Toy Fair in February. And I guarantee you, if we go down the line and look at some of the smaller toy companies, we're gonna find stuff like that, where they're very small production numbers and they're by no-name companies making these generally terrible toys, but at least they're making them. So,
I mean, if you look hard enough, you can find toys on just about anything. You can find toys for Eastbound and Down. You can find toys for new toys based off V. They have like retro action dolls people are out there making.
And it must be something to do with the licensing. You know, if I go and say, hey, I want to make some toys based on one of your characters, how much? You know, they give me a price. If Mattel goes there, they're like, oh, it's Mattel? Oh, yeah, we want $12 million. Yeah, 40 times more than we charge this guy. So, I don't know.
Or maybe if you make it in Korea, you just don't have to pay anybody anything.
That's a good point, because they are shitty.
Not to offend the Koreans out there. North Koreans.
North Korea, obviously.
If you're a North Korean, you're shady as all.
Yeah.
You know, forget it.
Yeah, they're over there.
South Koreans are good people. They make good noodles.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
You North Koreans, you're all shady. So, anyway.
Oh, gosh, I hope none of them are listening.
Oh, gosh, I hope not.
That would be offensive.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for the Fan Corner, or, as we like to call it around here, the PC and Q&A. Apparently.
We love to call that.
So, anyway, if you have any other questions or comments, feel free to drop by the forum, sign up for an account, and come join the It Figures.
That includes all you random YouTubers out there leaving these horrific comments down here.
We don't go to YouTube.
We generally don't read them. We do read them, but we generally don't follow up with those. If you would move those over to our forums and ask the questions there and post your comments there, generally it's a little better for all of us to participate, as well as the community. Yes, we do have a large community there where you can post questions about toys, comics, video games, all that stuff, and get some feedback from your questions and thoughts from other members who collect in similar interests as you. Now, for all you guys ready, you should go to forums too, because now we're going to post the opening forums for the fan questions for the next episode, which will, well, I guess it'll be Christmas. Yeah, for our Christmas episode. I guess we'll do that there too.
We'll answer some questions at Christmas. Right. Sure, why not?
So remember, the next episode that you're posting for will be for our Christmas episode. So, you know, if you want to post some Christmas wishes and questions, that'd be the time to do it, I guess.
Also, don't forget you can send us email. You can find all of our email addresses if you come to our website at popculturenetwork.com. Again, you can join the forums. You can also leave us a voicemail. You can call our 24-hour voicemail line if you'd like to. That's area code 217-953-4025. And if you want, want some real interaction on your message, try to keep it about 30 seconds. These 8-minute voicemails that we got are great, and we listen to them, but they're never going to get played on anything, and you're probably not going to get a reply. Just let you know that. And P.S., we will not call you back unless you sound hot. So.
Kevin?
Well, weird, you know, it depends. It depends. Weird. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of It Figures. Don't forget to spread the rumor that Pixel Dan is dead and or incarcerated and or fired. And let's see, how well we can get that spread around there.
And don't forget to subscribe to us on youtube.com/popculturenetwork.
Hit the subscribe button.
It's not this channel that this is on. It's on a different channel. So make sure you pay attention.
What?
This is posted on the Pixel Dan channel, apparently. So make sure you actually
don't
type
ever post this on the Pop Culture Network channel?
Not yet. We have that restriction.
Oh, because we can't do long ones.
There's something wrong with our account they haven't fixed yet, where we can't do long videos. So this is posted on Pixel Dan's account. So please type in youtube.com/popculturenetwork and then subscribe to that channel, which is our main official channel. We should be moving the show over there shortly as soon as we get that worked out. Also, you can follow us on Twitter, which is at PopNet.
I don't know. I don't do the Twitter. You guys do the Twitter.
I don't do the Twitter. Pixel Dan does. Also, you can visit us to help support us by visiting our store at www.shoppcn.com.
Do you have to say www? Like, is there anybody that doesn't know it's www?
I think that's the way you have to. I think you can't say a .com without. It's like calling me Killen instead of calling me Mr. Killen. It's like a formal way. Don't worry about it. It's above your head. Anyway, you can go there and buy over 20,000 items, including toys, movies, video games, stuff like that. Every dollar spent there helps support us and keep us going, the entire Pop Culture Network community. We got a bunch of new stuff every Wednesday. As you're listening to this, new comics are releasing. We got plenty of those, you know, usually over 100 titles every week added. We have video games and movies added every single day. Toys added every single day. This week we do have in the Mortal Kombat line that we discussed earlier, which would be Reptile, Scorpion, and Sub-Zero. We also have the 3-packs with the different robots here. So you can check those out. These are brand new to the store. And additionally, we do have the Batman Arkham City figures, which includes the Batman, the Harley Quinn, and then the Tim Drake Robin, which I don't have.
It's sitting over there.
But those are just brand new to the store. They just hit as we're recording this. We just got them like maybe an hour or two ago. So you'll be the first to get them if they haven't already hit your other favorite.com stores, which, how dare you, you know, not buy from us. And if you go to the website at shoppcn.com and enter the checkout code, you enter this code when you're checking out, when you select items, ITFIGS, ITFIGS, and hit it in the coupon code, you'll receive 11% off your entire order.
What?
Just for you.
And also, guys, don't forget, if you're a G.I. Joe or Transformer fan, IDW is now doing these toy covers of their comics. Even if you're not regularly reading the comics, but you collect the toys, you're probably going to want to check those out.
Oh, wow.
So they do little dioramas of the toys. The Transformers ones are showing giant portraits of the figures. G.I. Joes are doing little battle scenes using the figures.
I didn't realize that. I get those will probably. We don't have that many of those.
No, we don't. But
those will probably sell like crazy hot. So make sure you check those out.
Like crazy cakes of heat.
Crazy cakes
of heat. All right, guys, that's going to do it. Thanks for listening and or watching. And I guess we will see you next time when we celebrate Christmas here on It Figures.
Until then, I'm Killen.
I'm not.
We'll see you next week.
Break it down now.
Yeah.